Hello there, how are you today? I'm going to be talking to you today about my most recent article that came in the speaking tree of the Times of India. This came on April 11th and it's called The Spiritual Butterfly's Caterpillar Experience. Now, what the basic essence of this article is, I'm not going to read it out word for word, but it's basically about how life itself is a spiritual event, a spiritual experience. You know, we tend to compartmentalize our lives into different areas, like our personal life, our private life, our professional life, or business life, or social life, or spiritual life. You know, we've created so many of these little compartments, but the essence of the article that I wrote about is that life itself is a property of the spirit. You know, life itself is a spiritual event. Sometimes we don't understand why bad things happen to us. We have problems in relationships and health and finances, etc., etc. There could be all sorts of problems that we're facing in our lives. And if you are, don't worry, because you're not alone. Everybody faces problems in life. Now the thing is that I give the example of how when you want to strengthen your muscles, you go into the gym and you lift weights. So essentially the weights are a resistance to that, and it's that resistance that you're overcoming that makes your muscles stronger. And similarly, in life, when we have certain things that happen to us, which we would consider bad, they're actually things that we have to experience in order to become stronger. That is, so you can consider it as an exercise of the spirit. It is when we face problems in life and we overcome them, that's when we actually learn lessons in life. And that is what basically life is all about. And sometimes, no matter how dark it may seem, just remember, actually not sometimes, all the time, no matter how dark it may seem, remember that the light is not far away. And if you're not able to find it, but if you sincerely ask, the light will find you. When this happens, we will begin to change our outlook. We will understand that bad things are only lessons that we have to learn and experience to grow spiritually. Now, we think that spirituality is only about prayer and meditation, but no, that's not true. When we go to school, college, office, it is spiritual. When we eat, when we exercise, when we sleep, it is spiritual. When we have love relationships, it is spiritual. When we spend time with family, it is spiritual. We cannot separate spirituality from our lives any more than we can separate breath, ourselves, from breath. No matter what you do in life, you breathe. No matter what we do, we think. No matter what we do, we feel. Whether those feelings are positive or negative determines the outcome of the experience as a whole. So it's not really the things that happen to you, it is how you look at it, it's how you perceive it. Some people say that life and death are opposites, but that is not true. Birth and death are opposites. Life is eternal, therefore it has no opposite. When one door closes, another opens. When we are born on planet Earth, we in a sense die in the world we came from. When we die on Earth, we are once again born in the world that we go to. This is the spirit realm that has infinite levels and dimensions. Where we end up depends on how much we learned and evolved during our lives on Earth. So when things seem difficult, take it as an opportunity to learn a lesson. The caterpillar thought it was the end of the world until it became a butterfly. So we are spiritual butterflies having a caterpillar experience. So while meditation and prayer are great ways to develop spiritually, every experience we have is a spiritual event that makes our spiritual state change. The more these events bring us closer to love and compassion, the more spiritually advanced we become. Now I'm going to put a link to this article if you're interested in reading it in the bottom of this, in the description section of this message. And I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed writing it. It's a thought that came to me and I wanted to share it with the world. It was published in the Speaking Tree, and hopefully this video will be seen by people. So remember that we are spiritual butterflies having a caterpillar experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And God bless you, and I love you. Bye-bye.